Ford temporarily closes 2 factories after 3 workers test positive for coronavirus. Fox 5 auto expert Nik Miles joining us now. And Nick, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning to you.
So they reopened, they had some positive testing, they're kind of closing down again. What's the plan now for Ford moving forward?
Yeah, well, it worked perfectly, right? They put all these measures into place. They've had physicians go through the plant. They've had all these changes. They've done some deep cleaning, and they put these sort of come back to work protocols in order. And they caught 3 people with coronavirus. They shut the plant, they cleaned their areas, and they were reopened within a few hours. Now, workers standing 6 feet apart as they come into all of the major 3 automakers' factories. They're going in front of heat cameras to see if they have unusual body heat, and they're filling out questionnaires, washing their hands, and it caught 3 workers. It worked exactly as they should have had it work.
As planned. I think the key here is they got 3 people with a positive result, but they shut it down only for a few hours, disinfected everybody, and then back to work.
Yeah, and that's exactly where we want it to be.
Right.
There's some sunshine in what is kind of a depressing section of the auto industry as manufacturing, and now they're back to work. They're ramping up maybe 2 weeks before we get to full capacity now.
Tesla. What's next for Tesla? I was surprised when Elon Musk started with the Twitter a couple of weeks ago, and he was not holding back on his feelings about what happened. What's next for that company? It seems like everybody kissed and made up.
They sort of did, but he's still talking to guys in Austin and Oklahoma about moving the factory. I think it's still a possibility. Like, if they're going to give him huge tax breaks and help to build a brand new factory, there's no reason for him to stay in the Alameda County. He could be moving the factory. No announcement, but those conversations are ongoing. So there's a possibility Tesla could be leaving California for Texas or Oklahoma.
Wow. I mean, you got your ear to the ground more than anybody else. What's your gut feeling about this?
Listen, if California respond positively and they help him out and they do some stuff to try and make life a little easier, I could see it being positive. If California ignore him 100% and do nothing, they have a chance of losing the company.
We're talking about information on current, future cars. We don't have auto shows. You and I, we love auto shows. Where are we getting our intel now, other than obviously from Nik Miles?
There is some digital releases, car companies showing off cars digitally, doing unveilings digitally. I was supposed to be in Virginia test driving the Toyota Supras, the 2021s that are coming. Increased horsepower, 382 now, a great piece of machinery. So what did Toyota do? They shipped the cars to me in Portland. So I have them sitting in my driveway, 2 2021 Supras. I mean, that's kind of what's happening now. The cars are being shipped to me and to other auto journalists to talk about, rather than going to auto shows to see them.
Have you done the videos for that yet? Because that looks pretty good.
Stand by.
I know, I will. Some of the less expensive car options right now, because there are several, and good quality cars too.
Absolutely. I'm pretty excited about something that just happened this morning. A few hours ago, Mini just announced that they are going to make a special trim line available to everybody. It's called the Oxford Edition. If you were to go and build this car online, you would actually have to spend somewhere between $5,000 and $10,000 more. They've packed it with equipment. They're making it available starting at under $20,000 in several of their price lines. In several of their model lines. It depends what model that you want. But they're responding to coronavirus and helping people able to buy the Mini Oxford, which is now sort of a cut price, but still with huge amounts of equipment in it. And that's exactly how car companies are responding to try and help people out, get the car they want for less money.
And there's deals. Are those deals still going to be going? All the zero APR and all that stuff? How long is that going to go for?
It's funny because I talk to everybody at the station there all the time who's thinking about buying a new car. The producers, this sort of thing. The price is coming down. What's going to happen? Don't wait too long. The auto industry, J.D. Power & Associates had their call yesterday. They showed the auto industry is only 26% down right now nationwide. Some states worse than others. Those deals are only going to last as long as the sales are not happening. As soon as sales go back to where they should be for this time of year, those deals will evaporate. So don't hold on too long. They may not be there when you go to get a new car. 72 months, 84 months, zero credit, zero interest on that credit. That's a good deal.
You know, we started with talking about Ford and getting their workers back. Will the assembly plant still, is the manufacturing of the ventilators and the masks and the gowns and all, is that still happening or not?
Yeah, so there's two segments here. Yes, they are still happening, but people like Ford, Fiat Chrysler, and General Motors will continue to make the protective equipment, eye goggles, the eye shades, the face masks, the gowns. They will still continue to make those for themselves, and any extra they have, they will give to first responders. They will donate to first responders. As far as the ventilators are concerned, they will only make those as long as they're needed. As soon as the ventilators stop being needed, they have a contract to fill with the U.S. government, they will stop making those.
Yeah.
At this time, see them making masks and gowns and that sort of stuff a long way into the future for their needs.
Okay, Nik Miles, I look forward to your review of the two Supras. Send one down here if you can, because why not?
Oh, absolutely. You're first on the list, my friend.
You got it. Nik Miles, thank you.
Thanks.